Hi Aquarius, this is your July 2019 reading. I can't believe we're at July already. Seriously, it's gone that quick. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you to everyone that has liked, shared and subscribed to my channel. It is amazing. Welcome back to those of you that have subscribed, and welcome to those of you that are new to my channel as well. It is greatly appreciated. It's absolutely amazing. Now, this is going to be a general reading for July 2019 for Aquarius, so it won't resonate with you all, but take what you need and discard the rest. It's been very exciting, all the readings that I've done. They look really good. They look really good. So let's have a look with it for what's happening for Aquarius. Gosh, can hardly talk. All right, let's have a little bit of a look for you, Aquarius. Okay, overall energies. Okay, now, when the Nine of Swords comes about, oh, we're not in focus, but anyway, when the Nine of Swords comes about, this can indicate a little bit of stress, all being up, mental stress, all being up in head. Maybe you're overthinking, maybe you're overanalyzing. This is the overarching energy. So maybe you've been thinking too much about something and you're getting yourself all worked up, and it can indicate that you're losing sleep over it. Sorry, it's not in focus. There we are. And so try not to get too concerned. Try not to get all up in your head about it, because things will get better. I know I had the next card underneath the pack. This is the World card. So it can mean indicating that you're traveling. So maybe you've worried or stressed over travel. Maybe you've been worried and stressed over moving. Okay, so let's have a look at the cards, and I'll explain them in a minute too. So you've got the Two of Pentacles. You've got the Lovers. You have got the Hierophant. You've got Strength. You've got the Five of Cups, the Moon, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Three of Cups. Oh, I like this. I like this, Aquarius. So we're going to have a look. So maybe you've been stressing, like I said, at the bottom of the cards, bottom of the deck also as well. The World card was the next one. Maybe you've been stressing about moving. It could mean you're moving on from something that hasn't fulfilled you, and you're absolutely stressing and just wanting to move on. Here, the Two of Pentacles comes up. It can mean a decision, can mean a decision over finances. Maybe you're juggling it around. Maybe you're juggling around ideas. Things that would probably help either with the finances or the ideas to help you move forward to something that you love. When the Lovers card comes in, I don't really feel it's all much to do with love, although it can be to do with love. So when the Lovers comes in, because there's two people here, it used to have three people in the picture, but when the Lovers card comes up, it can mean a decision that you have to make that will fulfill you, that will bring you more love, that will make you happier. So maybe you've been juggling up around because, you know, juggling the fact of needing to making decisions over something that will make you a hell of a lot happier than what you're going through now. The Hierophant comes in and says this is a commitment. It can indicate marriage, so it could be a love reading too. So don't get me wrong here. So it could be falling and leaning to make a decision about a Gemini too. So taking that into account. The Hierophant comes in. This is a Taurus timing card as well, saying indicate there could be a commitment to marriage. It can mean that there's somebody stuck in their old ways. Maybe you've been stressing about the fact of the things that you think that might not be able to be changed. Okay, because the Hierophant is a stickler for complacency, perhaps stuck in old ways, doing things old ways. So maybe you've had to make a decision that you need to move on, or something's about to change the old ways of thinking. Okay, but this is, just bear with me, we're going to go through them. The Strength card comes out, could be saying, geez, you've got a lot of major arcana cards here. Strength card comes around and says that maybe you need to make a very courageous decision to move on. Maybe you need to look at some changes that you've had to decide, or losing sleep over. Could be to do with your actual love life, but it could be the fact of wanting to change where you are actually placed here, like when you're here now in this situation, or where you're living. So it can take you might need a lot of courage, or maybe you've gone through a lot of courage to make these decisions as well. So July sees you making a lot of decisions, and even though it's very up in your head, I know it's going to work out a lot better than what you think, but you're making decisions perhaps to move on from your home. So I like that. Maybe that didn't serve you. Maybe something that you love. I know perhaps you may have even loved it here, but you need to make a courageous decision here because something's not fulfilling you. The Five of Cups comes through and says, look, maybe you're not seeing, the fulfillment that you'd like from something. Okay, so something that emotionally fulfills you hasn't been. But here it's saying there might be an opportunity that you're missing here. Something might come around fairly quickly, because that can, the Hierophant coming through can mean that you might hear from a commitment that you love, and all of a sudden you have to use all your courage and everything to move on from that. And it's sort of like, what am I going to do? But there's opportunities around. So something is going to come to light. So the moon indicates secrets being revealed. And I do feel that if we're talking about your work situation, things that have been hanging up in your head, you're stressed about moving, anything like that, something is going to come to light. Something is going to become very clear to you. Okay, it can indicate that you could be moving over water. Maybe you've had to make a decision to move away, move overseas. Okay, so don't discount that one. 2, have you earned more money? Very interesting. So the 9 of Pentacles comes in and says, it's nearly the 10 of Pentacles where you can earn really big money. So this is a really good indication, but it's also saying about your self-worth here. So if we are looking at a work situation here, maybe you've had to juggle the finances. Maybe you've had to make a decision that you don't want to be in that job anymore. Maybe you need a lot of courage. Maybe you've been stressing about your, position at this moment. Because when the 5 of Cups comes in too, as well, it's saying that you're not happy, that you're unhappy. But don't miss an opportunity, because something's going to be coming to light here too when it does come to the work. So the work finances. So something may be offered to you because of the Hierophant coming in. So it could mean the end of burdens with the 10 of Wands coming through. End of perhaps those really heavy burdens that weighed upon your mind. Maybe that stress. And after being very patient, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck, financial card in the deck. Maybe something you've been waiting for a hell of a long time is now coming out and you are celebrating. So this is similar to a victory, but it's saying you're going to celebrate. This is joy, happiness, fulfillment too. If you are looking it from a love reading. So maybe you're stressed out about your love life at this point in time, sitting here having to make a decision about the lovers, perhaps even a marriage. Okay, having the courage and the strength to sit there and actually speak up and say something, because things haven't changed in your relationship. Okay, it's not always bad, but maybe things haven't changed in your relationship. And here you are, you're quite sad, and maybe you got the clarity. Maybe things are going to come out and see that now it's not going to be for everybody, but this is a single card, like a person who's single. So you may have actually gone through a lot of hurt, and maybe now you're coming out single. So, but it's the end of heavy burdens for you, because maybe you've waited a long time to sit there and go, hey, I need things to change here. And the 3 of Cups indicates a lot of joy and celebration. So it is really good. When you're looking at a work perspective, I do feel that somewhere, it's like overseas, having to make that decision to leave work and maybe juggling ideas somewhere that you perhaps will fulfill you better emotionally rather than stay in where you are. So if you're looking at the Strength card here, it's probably going to take you a lot of courage to move away and to make those changes, because here, this is something that's not satisfying you. When the moon comes out, because it's got water in it, and it is the Pisces moon, so you may find that you may have to make a decision coming up quite quickly that you're moving overseas for work. So this is really good. So it could be the end of heavy burdens, end of, the crud that you've had to endure because of your work. But now, after being really patient here, good stuff is coming in. So the joy and celebrations. I like this one for you, Aquarius. This is really lovely. So all the stress, it's up in your head. So you will get there. I'm just going to pull you an additional card from the Chinese Fortune Reading Cards by Sharina Star, just to see what other additional message there is for you, Aquarius. So we'll have a little bit of a look here. Oh, look at that, freedom. Now, when I see this card, there's water there. Look, and there's mountains. So this is just absolutely beautiful. It could mean that to get yourself out of this rut here, of it all being up in your head, the stress, the freedom is coming to you. So it could mean overseas. So you may find that you may get that big opportunity, if work-wise is coming up for you, to head overseas. Also, if it is that love reading, what we're talking about pertaining to love, you may find yourself being free now, breaking free from the burdens, breaking free perhaps even from a commitment, a marriage. You've seen the light, you've come out on your own, and now there's so much joy and freedom with this. So this is absolutely fantastic, Aquarius. Whichever way you look at it, there's a really fantastic outcome. So don't doubt yourself. Try not to stress too much about it during July, because it is a fabulous reading. I wish you all the best, and bye for now.